Good morning, Pastor Steve here. William Cullen Bryant wrote, "And we wept that one so lovely should have a life so brief." I stood a stranger in the room, to most, but in spite of my rough exterior, I was accepted as a fellow struggler. 13-year-old Anie, too, was a struggler. The pressures of life in today's high-paced world are many and varied, and it seemed that she was learning to deal with them. The unthinking unkindness of some caused them to pick her out as a target, fair game, someone to use for their own spin. No one cause makes a person so despair of life that they think the permanent solution is the only way out, but they all add up. And the pressures, the bullying, the added weight of deep hopelessness, in spite of all the good in her life, caused that calm before the storm that looks so hopeful. A decision to go ahead with a plan may look like things are getting better, but one never knows. We who are left have an obligation. In the movie that I watch frequently, called Taking Chance, it's this true story of Lieutenant Colonel Max Strobel escorting home a young fallen Marine, Chance Dump, to his final rest. At a gathering at the local VFW the evening before the service, Colonel Strobel was given some sage advice from an old gunnery sergeant. He said, "You are his witness now. Without a witness, they just disappear." I never knew Anie. But that afternoon, as part of a circle of people who care, I became one of her witnesses. I assumed the obligation to speak her name, to take the sharp, jagged rocks of pain, other people's self-imposed feelings of false guilt, and smooth those corners, and, as a willing witness, to shape those very stones into a solid wall, a tower that will stand ever taller and proclaim, "I will not be silent." I know that it is not always the strong against the weak, this bullying thing. It's often many jackals besieging a lion. I will not be silent about bullying. I will not be silent about the sadness of mental illness. I will not be silent about that word that people are afraid to say. I will ask the questions of those in despair. Have you had thoughts about death or suicide? I will not minimize those who threaten to do so. I will continue to address strangers in kind ways, and I will be kind to those around me. I willingly assume the role of Anie's witness. Will you? Speak her name. In her memory, speak her name. And then learn someone else's name and make a plan to lighten that load. You ponder that, Pastor Steve.